always fixing my hair.
Last day, Miss George, we love you.
Hi, Mom. Just wanted to get on and say that I was so proud of you, and I wish I could be there to celebrate you today because you've worked so hard to get to this point, and you deserve all the celebration and congratulations in the world. Rupp says that he loves you and that he misses his grand. But I put together this video to make you smile and look back on the years of all the good and the bad and the ugly. And that you've overcome so much. And so I have a list of memories that I have written out just to make you smile and make you laugh. The first one on the list is Pooper Perry from Trigg County. I was talking to Christy about this on the phone just because she was like, you have to share the story of, you know, the one kid who quite literally pooped his pants multiple times in your classroom and would stand up and shake the turds out of his leg in the middle of the class. The next one is Arangelo and the Mongelo. We weren't sure if that was at Trigg County or if that was in Clarksville, but basically orange jello and lemon jello. Another funny memory that I always remembered whenever you were teaching at Trigg County was how you and all the other girls would be in the hallways or in the back room talking about Ann Taylor's outfits for the day, all the long skirts and the Easter Bunny costume. That was definitely not appropriate to wear to school. The time that I caught writing a love note in first grade in Christy's classroom, and your classroom was right adjacent to hers. And she went over and told you about it, and you threatened to whoop me in the bathroom or in your back room. That was many moons ago. The last funny memory that I have was when I was in Brian Parker's second grade class, and he called you during school saying that he was concerned because I was showing a little bit too much body per se, and that I needed undergarments in the second grade. But yeah, there was plenty of funny memories that I wanted to include, but those were like the ones that stuck out in my head the most that I figured you would laugh. But more importantly, the good memories of obviously spending time in your classrooms, both while I was still in school, and then after coming back and visiting your classrooms after I graduated, going through the primary school at Caldwell when I graduated and we walked for my final walk. That was a really special memory for me. The late nights at the Trigg County Primary School where me and Kimberly and the Smith girls and the Mitchell girls would all convince you that we needed to perform some sort of dance or convince you to have a sleepover, because it seemed like in my head we were there until 8 o'clock at night. I don't know, that's just what I remember. But most importantly that I want to thank you for is obviously sacrificing so much for me and switching jobs so I could go to school at Caldwell and do the things that I wanted to do. You don't get enough credit for all the things that you do, both as a mom and a teacher. And I just wanted to say thank you for that. But I'm so proud of you. I wish I could hug you. I know that all of your students will look back on the years that they had with you and have the best memories and know that they were loved and they were cherished and they were taught. But I love you. Enjoy the day, and I'll see you next week.
Congratulations, friend. You did it. I am so happy for you and so proud to call you my best friend. And I am so thankful that we got to be a big part of each other's teaching careers for so many years. You know, I think back to when you first started at Trigg, you were teaching 5th grade, and I thought, I don't know about this, Libby George. But thank God we got to know each other and found a way to become the best friends that we forever will be. You know, I think back to our times of when you were pregnant with Colton and all the Sunday afternoons that we spent together hanging out, and now we laugh about we're at the opposite end of the spectrum with health issues. but we won't go into that on this video. I am so thankful that you trusted me to be Alexis and Colton's teachers and kind of their bonus parents throughout the years. And I know that you made a huge difference in Tyler Knight's life. And I'm not offended that you didn't want Connor, because there's days that I really didn't want Connor. You know, I think that we gave Ann Taylor a run for her money on a daily basis. I'm sure she got tired of coming into our classrooms and seeing you and Donna and I at the back, either disciplining our kids or just probably gossiping about something, to be honest. You know, fast forward a little bit, we got our rank 1s, and if I could still fit into that little black suit, I would have worn it for this video. But I know that Dr. Baust and some of those fellows at Murray State University were never the same after that meeting. Oh, the memories, oh, the times we have been through. My many stages of life, we'll just leave it at that. And I am so thankful that in those times of grief, those times of chaos, those times of joy, that I can always call you. And I said I wasn't going to cry, but I'm going to cry. I love you. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to celebrate with you.
Hey, Libbo. You and I go back a long time. I got you down the aisle and got you hitched, and then we went and got a master's degree together at Murray. I never get off at the Murray State exit that I don't think about the time you almost killed all of us because you were talking and forgot to exit and decided to exit in front of a semi. I hope you have a great retirement. Thank you so much for everything that you did for all the kids whose lives you've touched. Enjoy every minute of it. I'm jealous, so maybe you want to come back and sub sometime, or maybe even come back and teach sometime. Who knows? Love you and have a great and proper retirement.